Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. I am Naila Sattar from Government Women Degree College, Kachakhu. Today our topic is advantages and the disadvantages of DBMS. First of all, we will discuss about some important advantages of the database management system. What are these main advantages? Number 1, data independence. Number 2, redundancy control. Number 3, consistency constraints. Number 4, support complex data relationships. Number 5, data security features. Number 6, database backup and recovery. Number 7, advanced capabilities. So these are 7 main advantages of the database management system. Now I will explain you these advantages one by one. First of all, what is data independence? Actually, database approach provides the facility of data independence. It means that the data and the application programs, they are separate from each other. The user can change the data storage structures and operations without changing the application programs. So the user can also modify the programs without reorganization of the data. So this is data independence. Is it clear? Now come toward the next advantage of the DBMS, that is redundancy control. Redundancy means duplication of data in multiple files. So how can we control the redundancy in the DBMS? The data in the database appears only once. It is not duplicated. The same data is used at all places it is required. Suppose we want to manage the information of the students who study in college and the student who live in hostel. The data of students is stored in the college database. If a student also lives in hostel, his record will be stored only in the college database. It will not be duplicated. Our third point, consistency constraints. Constraints mean rules. So consistency constraints are the rules that must be followed to enter the data in the database. If a data does not fulfill these constraints, it cannot be entered in the database. DBMS provide an easy way for applying the different consistency constraints that ensure the consistency of the data in databases. For example, a constraint can be applied to ensure that the marks of a student are always between 0 and 100, etc. Our fourth point, support complex data relationships. Basically, database management system allows the user to design complex data structures. It enables the user to logically view and access data in different ways. Our fifth point is the data security features. Data security is the protection of the database from unauthorized access. The database management system provides several procedures to maintain data security. The security is maintained by allowing the access to the database through the use of usernames and passwords. Different users of database system have different level of access rights to the databases. Is it clear? Now come toward the sixth point, that is database backup and recovery. Backup means additional copy. So database management system provides the facility for the backup and recovery. Backup facility is used to store an additional copy of the data. The data can be recovered from the file if the original file is lost or damaged or any mishap occur. A utility in DBMS is used to recover data. The utility rebuilds the data by using the backup copy of the data. Our seventh major advantage of the DBMS is advanced capabilities. DBMS provides advanced access capabilities for online reporting. It uses internet for advanced capabilities. Is it clear? Now come toward the disadvantages of the database management system. There are major 6 disadvantages of DBMS. Now I will explain you one by one. Number 1, high cost of DBMS. Next, higher hardware cost. Next, appointing technical staff. Fourth point, cost of staff training. Fifth point, problems in wrong database environment. And the last point, need of the data dictionary. Now come toward these disadvantages one by one. Number 1, high cost of DBMS. A complex database management system is very large and complex software. It is expensive to purchase database management software. Our second disadvantage of DBMS is higher hardware cost. Database management system is complicated and heavy software. It requires a large amount of memory and higher processing power to run. It requires powerful hardware to work properly and efficiently. Third disadvantage is appointing technical staff. Basically, the technical staff such as database administrator and application programmer is required to manage DBMS. The organization needs to pay good salaries to the technical staff. Fourth point is the cost of staff training. DBMS is a complex system and it requires trained users to use it properly. The user training is required in all fields such as programming, application, development, and database administration. An organization may need to spend a lot of amount for staff training. Fifth disadvantage of DBMS is problems in wrong database environment. The problems may occur if wrong type of database environment is selected. A database system may also need changes due to change in the requirements. As the requirements change, obviously need to change the database. The change can be costly due to conversion and testing of the existing programs. It may require a lot of cost to implement the changes. The sixth disadvantage of the database management system is need of the data dictionary. Another disadvantage of DBMS is the need of data dictionary. Why? Because data dictionary stores data definitions or description of the structure of data used in database. It ensures that data is according to the data definition rules. The rules that include field names, field sizes, and data types, etc. Data dictionary is also used for data access authorization for the database users. So data dictionary is very useful tool, but it is also expensive. It requires installation costs as well as hardware requirements. I hope these advantages and disadvantages of DBMS will be clear to all of you. If you have any query regarding it, any ambiguity, then you can ask the question. Thank you so much.